Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, this one is by a YouTube channel known as MK. They read stuff from Reddit threads, or subreddits. No, don't clip that. I'm taking shit out of context. Alright, this one is RTIHI, which is for thanks I hate it. Run, run, run.
That's amazing. Someone clearly forgot their cue or didn't truly.
Oh, no, he does this with plenty of other wrestlers. He will purposely do this because he feels like it and he finds it funny. He finds it entertaining. His in-ring name is Samoa Joe, but he purposely does this to also mess with the other wrestlers.
Didn't, and they're just a jackass, dude. Absolutely beautiful photograph. The amount of times you go for your buddy, setting yourself up for a joke and you think they're gonna back you up, and then they just let you flop. Look at you like you're a psychopath. You're not getting that lady's phone number, I'm sorry. Especially not after you put the little dinosaur in her drink. Oh good, we're starting off strong. I sucked Skittles out an old man's ass for this. Stay in school, the struggle is real.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's...
Griffin, happy at least you two have experienced it. I don't have experience. I just know what I am. I haven't found a woman who was crazy enough to want to gain experience with me.
Think on this for just a minute. How low would we have to be for us to do this? What would it take? What?
I don't care how low on my life I am not sucking Skittles out of a man's ass for 20 bucks. Ain't no way I'm doing this shit.
Would it take for you in desperation to do that? And furthermore, I know that there are some freaky mofos out there, but who the hell is like, I'll give you 20 bucks if you suck Skittles out of my ass? Who on planet goddamn Earth? And I am genuinely asking, who?
No, I wouldn't.
That's
I think you would have to be in such desperate straits to even consider doing something like this, and I don't think no, I wouldn't. I'm not doing something like this.
Sounds like the type of thing that a billionaire would do because they're bored. I'm kidding. We know all the billionaires were secretly part of a certain man's club. But you get my point, right? Like, this is crazy. Man, 20 bucks as well. Look, if you're gonna pay me to do that and I am for some strange reason needing money that bad, you're giving me more than 20 bucks for the action, okay? No arguing, you are giving me more than $20. You don't get a say in this one. Ah, I get it, because Cap is locked. Well, okay, let's take this from a more technical standpoint. Is that actually what's going on? Is Cap getting locked? Cap is in a headlock, but Cap is not locked, right? Also, for the love of God, did someone steal this one from Facebook? Did you? Come on. You don't steal stuff from Facebook to put on Reddit. It's the other way around. Reddit's oldest repostiest garbage leftovers are what you get on Facebook. Not always, of course. The other crap you get on Facebook is, of course, something that a 55-year-old racist white guy thought was funny, but that's about it. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Where it's a guy wearing Oakleys in a weird low selfie in his pickup truck at like 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, and he'll post something like, I'm no sheep, I'm a lion. And there you go, that's the whole thing.
Welcome back,
That's kind of the energy I get from this one, but at least this one, actually, this wouldn't even be current. I'm sorry, this was a while ago, dude. This ain't even current, brother. Okay, what the What? What is flying off of his head? Did the anime character punch the man's lips off? Or are they supposed to be his grills? I don't know what's happening. I don't understand. I think the car accident's really funny because it looks like the tiny K car has suffered almost no damage, whereas the Mercedes lost its entire front useless bumper assembly. And I do mean useless. Bumpers seem like absolutely pointless since cars, by and large, do not match each other's bumper heights. But I digress on that point. What happened here, and what is that car made out of, dude? Because I've always heard that K cars are not legal on American roads for the most part because they're unsafe. Or so that's what detractors of smaller cars would have you.
It's kind of funny. This car is damaged, but the tiny pink pretty car isn't. That's kind of funny. How is this tiny thing not damaged while this big one is? I do have to say, hearing that my joke landed earlier has me. Well, I'm glad it has. I just went to say hello in Amber's stream and Linksy's stream. To give someone else a smile. Either grills or mouth. It was grills because this is it represents that the grill is being knocked out.
Believe when in reality it's not so much that the smaller car is less safe, it's that it's less safe because you drive a $200,000 Ford F-150 because I mean quite frankly I don't know why you drive one. I mean I'm not talking to you specifically, I'm just saying you in a, I guess in a more general sense if that's even humanly possible, but you see what I'm saying, right? Like K cars aren't
but yeah, like you said, ooh woo punch.
aren't safe, or excuse me, aren't unsafe because they're small. They're unsafe because here in America, everyone thinks that it's mutually assured destruction by buying the largest overpriced pile of crap they can. Okay. What's happening? Right, I see the dog on the man's back. I see that. The other dog is looking at him. Yeah, I'm looking.
What's the
really
context
looking.
here?
Is this it? Is the weird image that the man is holding a dog on his back? Or, I'm sorry, I feel like this is just a regular picture. Am I crazy?
It's Mike Tyson. Gotta say it with a lisp. So what's the context here? I don't get it.
I do ask that a lot. I feel like I ask that at least once every video, but I'm genuinely asking right now, what is it that I'm missing here, man? Oh my God, I feel like there's a when you see it type of energy here that I just am having trouble with, you know? Oh man, I'm just so down on my luck. I don't make any money. I just had to suck Skittles out of an old guy's ass to get a $20 bill. Man, I could really use a wish right now. The ever-present genie cat.
My God.
This image is beautiful. I've seen.
I am the genie cat from the purse. What are your 3 wishes?
Seen it pop up several times the last couple of days, and I don't think I've ever seen a cat so deadpan, dead on, showing no actual emotion in any way, shape, or
Halt! Before you get out of the car, you must answer me these questions 3. And the other side, he see. Ask me the questions, cat in the bag. I am not afraid of thee. What is your quest? I seek to get out of the car. What is your name? I am Griffin Knight of the Nerd Empire. What is your favorite color? Red and black. Okay, off you go. Anybody that gets that reference, you are fucking old.
perform looking at a camera while also looking like he is coming out of a genie's bottle.
And if you don't get the reference, you make me very sad.
is how the hell did you get your cat to look at you long enough to get this image? This is scary. It's a little scary. Can we all admit that? Cats are so aloof. They're not looking at you. But this is the first time I've ever seen a cat where he's
looking
like
into
this
your
cat
soul.
is looking directly at me. Like completely and directly at me, man. It's just not cool. See, and then what we have here is the complete opposite of the other cat image. See, this one makes me feel bad.
Tess.
Why? You might
Great movie. I fucking love it. Fuck, I'm old then. Yes, I get it.
might be yourself asking? Well, let me tell you. Why are we putting cats to work? Cats were born and designed much like we were to loaf around, to eat, to whine, to be silly and get attention.
It is meow
I know
support.
that's what we're here for, but we're conscious and fully self-aware. We're emotional creatures. We're different in that regard, okay? So
I like how it looks like the cat is trying to understand what's going on the screen.
of course, we know we can't just let ourselves laze away, but the cat should not be clocking in for any 9 to 5. That's not the cat's job. Yeah, beautiful design. How much harder is it to drink?
That is so good. I like the cop. Here, let me blind myself.
From the other side of the, is it supposed to be like a hedgehog? Like what is this? I'm colorblind, so I can't tell if that's a blue.
I think you're supposed to drink from the part that's in between the ears and not what he's doing.
Blue or a pink or a purple. I genuinely can't tell. Now, if you go into the comments and act like a little baby about me not being able to see the color, I know where your dad lives and I'm gonna marry him, okay? So just watch
I know where your dad lives. I'm gonna fuck him in the ass.
out. And I know what you're thinking. My dad is married to my mom. Not once I enter the picture. Okay? So why don't you take your goofy ass hedgehog mug and drink from the other end, you jerk. Okay, see now you're making me feel bad, so I'm gonna make you feel bad for making me feel bad about my colorblindness. It's your fault. You did that. Okay. Holy Lord, lady! Why'd you steal the kid's ball? And also, what the hell are you? She's like,
Oh, in Japanese, there's like a Japanese folklore thing. It's like she's supposed to represent that tall, ghostly lady or something like that. It's also in doujins.
like 9 feet tall. That's Lady Domitresque's shit.
Oh, if anyone didn't notice, there's also a skull in the background here. Hachishaku, I think. Oh, okay. I didn't know it.
Right there, dude. What's happening? Although I still like Lady D more. I will say we will never forget our dearest Lady D, a character that went so viral that Capcom to this day is using her actor as marketing, even though that actress is long not in the series anymore. I mean, she's in the game, duh. That's not what I mean, though. I mean, she doesn't do anything anymore right now for the other Resident Evil titles, and it's kind of crazy. Anyway, what are you? What is this from? What is the giant anime lady from? I need to know. As a matter of fact, you guys can go hunt me down on Twitter if you haven't already.
She's also in hentai and doujin.
And let me know there. I've got to know. Satiate my curiosity. I know I already told you guys you did find the book. You found the book for me. So now help me with this. Is this an original piece? Or are these from something? Because I am very uncultured and I need your help. Okay. What in the actual hell am I looking at, though? Okay, we got a Goodwill mouse plugged into... I can't fathom what that's supposed to be. I see the PlayStation logo. This feels PlayStation 3 era, you know? But I absolutely do not understand what this purpose-built half controller is for with the mouse. Is this a purpose-built assembly of some kind? Okay. I don't like this one. I don't like it
Where do I know that anime girl from? I have no idea.
at all. I know that, and it's just
The butterfly hair accessory makes her look familiar to me.
it's just a pillow, man. This, I don't like this. Does anybody else feel the same way? Do you guys think this is just, I get it. You put your baby on the pillow to go hee-hee on the internet, but I just feel, it's just weird, man. It just feels strange, okay? It does. I get the joke, all right? I understand. I don't like it. That's all I'm saying, man. Look, I've become very sensitive these last 6 years, people. Okay? That's not quite what you're supposed to do at the voting booth. You know what? I would say this would be a funny prank if his pants aren't actually pulled
He's either pissing in it or coming in it.
down. Now, can you imagine you go to the voting booth or whatever with shorts, but then you have a fake pair. You have another pair with a belt and whatever, and you just drop them down like you're wearing a second layer. So then you just walk out and you're wearing your shorts, but you can cause somebody to maybe panic a little bit for just a split second. They're like, oh, screw you, buddy. I mean, I know no one would find it funny, but I don't know, maybe it's worth doing. I can see a real prank with real intention behind it. Ah, yes. It's funny because the drone is more real than the pigeons. That's right. Also, what a terribly photoshopped image. Hold on, let's zoom in here. What is this, dude? I'm sorry, I'm trying to analyze something that literally doesn't matter. It doesn't. None of this matters at all. It just, if this is a real image, which I doubt it is, that's some weird lighting. You know, that'd be an interesting project for you photographers. Try and take a photo that feels photoshopped, you know? That would be fun. Right, because it looks like Michael Jackson? Is that why? It's because it looks like Michael Jackson, right? That's why it's... Look, I get it. As I'm sure all of you guys got it, maybe 300,000 reposts ago, right? Right. I feel like when you walk into a museum, or this museum, when anybody walks into this museum and sees this damn thing, they're gonna take a photo of it and post it online. They don't even have to say anything anymore. You don't have to make the joke. You just post the image without any context whatsoever, and everyone will go, hee hee. You know, they're gonna do it. We all know. We all know. All right? Okay, wouldn't it be hilarious if my take on this was so wrong that no one even ever thought this looked like Michael Jackson, right? Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't look a thing like... No, absolutely not.
That was Sena Kashiwazaki from Haganai. I don't have any... Oh, okay, that's where I know her from.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm the first person ever to think that, and you're all thinking I'm crazy? Wouldn't be the first time that's happened in my entire life, I'm sure, but that would genuinely make this moment funnier. Found out the old neighbor was the first woman on the FBI's most wanted list. Found out your old neighbor? Sorry, I said the old neighbor for some strange reason, but you found out, is it an old, like you don't live next to them anymore, or whatever. You're gonna Google it. Her name is Ruth Eisenman Shire. In 1968, her and her man at the time kidnapped and put some poor girl in a box for 80-something hours. She lived as my neighbor for a while growing up. We met a few times, and she even watched our dog while we were back in the States for a while. This was in Honduras. Anyways, apparently not many people know what happened to her after the famous kidnapping, and she lives a quiet life. I'll even put a recent photo, since you can't find any. Anyways, isn't that crazy? I live next to one of the most famous female criminals and had not a single clue. So, like, what's the... I kind of need... Like, I get it. That's interesting. I kind of need more about the story about her and her husband torturing somebody by putting her in a box for 80 hours. She gets to live a quiet life after that? Like, okay, cool, old lady. Ruth Eisenman Shire. That's, what is the story here? Because the takeaway I'm getting is her life shouldn't have, maybe she did get arrested and punished. I don't know. I don't want to Google it and waste a bunch of time doing that right now this time. Maybe she was caught. Maybe she did see some justice. But from what little I know, it seems like she did that with the hubby or whatever, and they just got to do whatever, you know, and that sounds shitty, but then again, I have no idea. I have no idea. If you guys want to figure it out and let me know again on Twitter or whatever, you do that or leave it down in the comments below. For sure, add that context. I'm for it. No freaking way. Boy milk. Hold on.
I'm sorry. What? Boy milk ice cream? The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Why is there boy milk ice cream? What sort of femboy bullshit is this? I don't know what to say. My flabbers have been gasted.
I'm so sorry. I don't want any boy milk. That was water I was chugging just a second ago. I know I made it sound really real, right? It was actually vodka. Okay. How do you do this to your ear?
Jesus Christ, lady, you had just annihilated your fucking earlobe.
I've seen some pretty crazy piercings over the years, both online and in person. from gauges people put in their cheek for some strange reason, so you can see their teeth and whatnot. Don't know how you eat with that, by the way. To gauges the size of small dinner plates in their earlobes. And I have yet to see someone's, I mean, it could be from an injury or maybe some kind of deformity or anything like that, so I don't know, and I'm not going to go off making incredibly rude comments about someone's body when I don't know what the story is, and I doubt she did this on purpose, but I've never seen anything like this before. So it is interesting to me.
It looks like her ear has an umbilical cord.
And I am highly curious with, because it's not like I looked at this and went, oh, whoa, grody or anything, but what happened, man? And why are people posting her on the internet? How long ago was this posted? Okay, Zach and I did that yesterday.
Me ride wife. Good wife.
We take turns. This week it's my
Reminds me of some of the post-op photos of said Jesus Christ, Happy.
turn to ride, okay? And then next week it'll be his turn. This isn't unique. This isn't weird, okay? The only thing that's weird is that Damien never takes a turn as the elephant we ride. He never does it. He just won't. Either he rides or he doesn't at all. He just doesn't participate. And quite frankly, it's starting to throw a monkey wrench in our entire dynamic here at MK. You know, I hate it. Makes me feel silly and stupid. Like, does he really like us? Does Damien really like us? You know, you gotta wonder. Okay, you know what? Here's my task to you. You go find Damien
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind.
on Twitter, okay?
Anon felt he wanted to traumatize the rest of us. I wish I wasn't posting that day.
He's not hard to find. You find Damien on Twitter, and you simply tweet at him, why do you hate Robin? That's it. Exactly that. Why do you hate Robin? He's gonna hate me so much for this one if you guys actually do that. I already prank called him from my hotel room while I was in Dallas and scared him. Huh. So are you just out here flexing how rich you are? Okay, I know these ones are not as expensive as the NVIDIA variants or whatever, but given today's market in general,
why?
This is Captain...
Why do you have it as a keychain? That is just so inconvenient.
Moneybags just showing off here, okay? Quite frankly, I hate you. And I don't hate you because I need a graphics card, okay? My computer is still fantastic, okay? I think, what do I have? A Ryzen 5 3950X? I think that's what it is. I have a 4090 Strix. I got 64 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, but it's still good. I have exclusively 5 terabytes of NVMe SSD space. I'm rocking it, okay? No hard drives in this bad boy. I say that and my computer's gonna break tomorrow. This isn't humble bragging, it's regular bragging, okay? I could sell this computer and live out the rest of my days in peace. Spread cheese on this broke cracker. That one would work on me, man. It would. It genuinely would. I try my best to be incredibly generous. I really, really do. Like the...
Just go and get one of those whipped cream bottles of cheese and just spread it on them. Okay, that would fight with the third leg man. I don't know why I doubles my chest.
The other night, a homeless guy stopped me, you know, gave me the story, whatever. And I was like, I don't carry cash. And he said, well, can I go in with you and just like pick some stuff out? And I was like, nope, we're not going to do that. I don't want you doing that with me. Here's what I'll do. I'll go in, I'll get cash back, and I'll just give you that. And so I did. I went in, got 20 bucks and gave it to him. He was really appreciative. But there's something about the guy with the sense of humor that is a little bit easier to get more comfortable with and do that with, you know? A guy that, despite it all, has this kind of outlook. You know, I don't know if I'm making any sense, all right? No way, you got real Jesus back there. Okay, what do you guys think Jesus would do first upon his return to Earth? I think he would hit the sights.
You know, make his entire beard white and his hair white, and he would look like Saruman. He would look like Saruman the White.
You know, he's had to see them from afar and hasn't seen what, I mean, he's seen what we've been up to, but he hasn't been down here to experience what we've done for tourism in the last 2,000 years. I think he's really going to have a good time and see the sights. He's going to go to Brazil for sure and meet Big Him, obviously. He's probably going to check out Disneyland. I think Jesus would be like me and he's going to love Haunted Mansion, but Pirates is going to be his second favorite. We'll put it that way. Let's see, where else would he go? I don't know. The world's your oyster, and the world is Jesus's oyster. Where do you guys think Jesus would go? Okay, Kinder chocolate cigarettes. Does a body good.
God, why do companies do this? I mean, I've ran into candy cigarettes before. They look like chalk. It's just, don't make candy cigarettes. Come on now.
You know what? Honestly, screw it. Let's just start advertising cigarettes to kids again, like right now. I mean, why not? Let's do it. Let's letting everyone smoke. You know, give your baby a beer. Yay. Oh. This is the sort of thing you do with your several year-long girlfriend. You know what I mean? But you do not do it in public. And no, you would never do this to a stranger because there is no way in hell you're not gonna get murdered. And honestly, rightfully so. I'm just saying, you drop anything.
If you ever go through Louisiana, there's an actual old-fashioned candy shop in Rain. Someone put cigs into a box. This would be funny if people had a better sense of humor.
In anyone's drink, even if you're trying to do a joke, everyone in that bar gets a free one right in your face, right up your shit, okay? Her first and last. Aw, what is that thing? No, the heart.
There's a candy shop here in Minnesota called the Yellow Barn, and it is the largest candy store in Minnesota. It has like 80 different kinds of licorice, 80 different kinds of root beer, and it has candies even from back in like the 70s and 80s. They just have all sorts of candy. They even have a 5-pound gummy bear and like a 2 to 3 pound gummy snake.
It's cute. I love it. You know, it's great to see, especially like
a bunch of freshly baked pie too.
Just a few days after Hearts and Hooves Day. But what is that damn thing? I just got it. No, I know what it's for. I can't believe I didn't think of this immediately. That's to hold your sub sandwich while you're in the shower. Because you don't want to have to take up one hand the entire time while you're in there. You need one free. It's a lot easier to have both free when you're scrubbing down so that you can actually like lean over and take a bite while scrubbing up. Something off about that stop sign. It's not even like, did someone put this at the end of their driveway? That's what it looks
so
like. It
small.
looks like it's at the end of someone's driveway, not at the end of a street. But it would be incredibly funny to just happen across something like that, right? A stop sign so small that odds are you're not even gonna see it. I think it's cute, okay? Sue me. Okay. Not really weird, just kind of a cool little art piece, you know? I don't know how many of these have truly been
power.
What I personally would consider all that weird, you know? I know it's just me. I'm just being a silly little goofy goober, but maybe my bar for weird is just super different. Maybe it's just a whole other ball game now, and it's not weird enough. Maybe things just aren't weird enough for me anymore, you know? Maybe it's time for someone to go out of their way to really curate the weirdest of the weird they can for me. If they want to, exclusively if they want to. I am not entitled, okay?
Yeah, I
have
can see it now.
a job to do here. You know, I get it, but I'm not entitled, all right? Why do people do these things, man?
I get it.
Why do you do these things?
I get it.
Sorry, I feel like my creativity is about as low as it's ever been here, man. All I can say is, yeah, you got me, dude. I'm gonna sip my Pepsi and die now. Now showing Iron Lung. Dude, I do feel bad for some of the theaters that don't have posters or didn't care enough to get one or whatever the deal was, you know? Because it is a cool poster, very neat.
I've been kind of interested to try and go and see Markiplier's movie Iron Lung.
But I'm glad that someone did something, right? I think it's cool that someone did something about it. Like, it's silly, it's goofy, but you'd have to appreciate it, okay? The fact that that movie is in a
I'm not sure if Minnesota has it, though, sadly.
theater that you can go watch right now. At least I'm pretty sure it's still in theaters. I hope it is. The fact that it ever got it there is still incredible. So, you know, I think it's cute. I love that. Not weird, though. 2 noses, double the boops. Now, who the hell has 2 noses? Now you're just making up people. That's not even a thing. And I hate you, okay? Aw, how cute, though.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry. Where is the dog? I mean, I know clearly it's like the vet, but what's going on? What is he wearing? What is that? Also, I hope it doesn't cause the dog any distress or anything like that to have this. Is it all right to call it not a mutation? No, what would this be? I mean, I guess in this case, that's fine. It's not like a birthmark or maybe a birth defect. I never know what the correct thing is. I'm not talking about like politically correct. I just mean like, what would you actually call something like this? I would assume a genetic mutation of some kind leading to this, but
I think it's a birth defect.
I digress. Cutie. King Charles, the III official portrait. That's the official portrait? Also, I know
Jesus
it's the
Christ.
third. Chill out. That's the official portrait. What the I mean, don't get me wrong. It's beautifully done. If this is indeed, I'm assuming that the royal portrait is actually painted by an artist, and in that spirit, it is incredible. Like, no joke, gorgeous, incredible skill. Awesome. But it does feel a little odd, doesn't it? It's a little strange to me. It looks like a painting you'd find on the wall of a haunted house in a video game. Exactly.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
some
I can
layers
see
of
that.
fear type shit right here, and I would love to know, was it the artist's choice to go with this palette? And
Funny thing is, he looks like the president guy from Hot Shots Part 2. Which is kind of funny. He looks like him.
this vibe, or is this something that the king asked for? There's so much I want to know about this particular event. Found these on some dollar bills. Was it writing that said that someone sucked Skittles out of an old man's ass for it? Oh no, not at all. Misty, I'm listening. Now come home. Okay, I can't even pretend like I haven't re-recorded this, because I did. I was making the joke of maybe someone got a stamp and was pranking a stripper with them. That's what I made a joke about that. And then, let me show you what the next image was that explained this, or not explained it, but gave a much more normal take. So visit excellent. I'm guessing Misty is someone's runaway daughter, and that person, mom or dad, heard that dollar bills circulate all around the US like that one Family Guy episode. Mom or dad probably made a custom stamp, stamped several dollar bills in the hopes that his or her daughter returns. $5 turns to 5 separate notes, 100 turns into 100 potential individual notes that may reach Misty. You can see where this is going. One happened to reach you. There's not a real legal way to enforce people not to write on dollar bills, if you were wondering. Anyhow, I hope Misty is safe. I do too. My joke felt in very poor taste, and I felt like redoing it after I saw this.
Damn. Well, shit.
Hey, it's the dragon with the girl tattoo. Absolute favorite. Adam Roberts, you're almost as good as Chuck Tingle. Hey, close that door,
Oh,
baby.
shit.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah,
Why do you have
no,
a tiger?
thank you.
Why do you have a tiger? Okay, that's not weird. What? No, it's not. What are we doing here? Why is this here? That's so cool. That's genuinely
Damn.
awesome. What do you mean that's weird? Do you know how freaking ecstatic?
I think the weird part would be him doing it at the actual tennis arena, but it's actually pretty damn good.
That guy would be if I was at a game of any kind and there was a guy painting it? Screw you, man. Oh my God. Wow.
I see it. I see it.
All right. I love images that do that. I love it. What a beautiful way for me to clock off for the night, because holy Lord, come on, man.
Yeah, that was that was an image, all right. Like for like half a second, I had to think about it, and then it was like the other half a second, it's like, okay, I see it right away. Oh, that was great. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well, so please make sure to give that a look-see, see if you enjoy that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.